Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. This is a brand new one for me, so I apologize if I did not say it right, but this one came out in 2002. Honestly, I know nothing about this one, so this is going to be brand new for me and fresh set of eyes, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, know nothing about this. Don't recall if I ever even saw a trailer, so I'm coming into this wide-eyed for my first watch, and I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see where this goes for us.
I know absolutely nothing about this film whatsoever, but if it came recommended by you all, then I go in it with an open mind and high expectations.
Symbolisms. Hint. I don't know what this is because I've never seen it before. So I'm super eager to see what this is about, to steal Andrew's stuff. Ready, willing, and able.
He's not eager. He's super eager.
Let's go!
Have you ever Googled yourself and were shocked to see your personal information exposed on one of those public listing sites?
Data brokers are making a fortune selling your information to robocalls, spammers, and others who want to learn about you, like where you live.
Private information shall remain private.
This is why I'm pumped to tell you about our new sponsor, Aura. Aura can identify data brokers exposing your information and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. Brokers are legally required to remove your information if you ask them, but they make it super hard to do. Let Aura handle it for you.
You can try Aura free for 2 weeks using our link, aura.com/badmedicine.
Aura also does so much more to protect you and your family from online threats you can't see.
It's really easy to set up so you don't have to download several different apps to get things like parental controls, antivirus, VPN, password management, identity theft insurance, and more. You get everything all at one affordable price.
Let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online so you can focus on other tasks with peace of mind.
Once again, start your 2-week free trial by using our link and going to aura.com/badmedicine. The link is also in the pinned comment and description, so check it out.
Oh. I was thinking,
Oh, there's horses in the clouds.
good catch. So, 2002.
When did this come out?
2002.
2002.
So this still looks like it's still like old school animation, but I'm assuming they added some computer into it.
A lot of folks in our comments have high regard of this movie, so
Okay.
Yeah, I think
I
those
guess
are
I
asked.
kind of have
Bald
an
eagle,
expectation.
So
The story that I want to tell you cannot be found in a book. They
Maddie
say the
Damon.
history of the West was written from the saddle of a
It's not his
horse,
fault.
but it's never been told from the heart of one. I was born here, in this place that would come to be called the Old West. Like the wind in the buffalo grass, we belonged here. They say the Mustang is the spirit of the West. Whether that West was won or lost in the end, you'll have to decide for yourself. I remember the sun and the sky and the wind calling my name in a time when wild horses ran free.
Wonder if Donkey from Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to make a
I was thinking Donkey from Shrek.
guest appearance. Well, when he's a stallion,
Stallion, baby!
he can strut.
It's funny how the audio is going in this. I feel like it's either Amazon or they hit the faders. Like,
Just raised it up a bit.
That's what my hair used to look like.
Oh,
uh-oh.
we can have a little guy here.
Got a little one.
Reminded me of
It's like he
city.
just rolled out of bed or something.
Reminded me of City
Are
Slickers.
we going to get the sneeze?
They better not take out the mom.
Oh,
Jesus,
the,
guy.
the black heart
it's
over
a
here.
Bambi.
How many movies have we seen that in the first 5 minutes the parents end up 86?
Just relax.
Hey,
Oh, we got some Bryan Adams.
Pride of Canada.
So that was a lot of people's pitching point to us is Bryan Adams does the soundtrack.
You
You had me at Brian Adams.
And it's waiting for me. It's a new start in a new
Not trying to be the downer here, but I'm not digging this big time jump we're getting.
Classic. All proud of himself. Oh, spring thaw. Buffalo coming?
I don't think that's Buffalo, Quinn.
It's an avalanche?
Ah.
Oh, why would it be
Buffalo.
buffaloes? Why would it be buffaloes? That's stupid.
I thought it was an avalanche, to be honest.
We're gonna need to have that one make the cut.
Replay that in the cut.
Buffalo coming?
I don't think that's Buffalo, Quinn. I watch way too much horror stuff because it's like they're dead.
I thought it was gonna be an avalanche.
I thought so too because of the mountains right there.
And so I grew from colt to stallion.
This music is so grand-esque.
Yeah.
Like my father before me, I became leader of the Cimarron herd.
Nice.
Give him the mule kick.
Got him.
Oh,
There you go. Oh, he showed mercy.
Oh yeah, thanks for just watching, guys. I know.
across the plain.
This one I don't recall ever hearing, but it is such a sweet voice.
Everything I do. Oh wait, that's a different one.
I hope that's in here.
It just makes an appearance.
You whisper through the trees.
Serious question. Who still plays this soundtrack on your Spotify or your music device? Let me know.
There's no
Biting my ear?
to feel.
He's gonna get him one more, isn't he?
Just thinking about it.
Are people going to try to break these horses and ride them around? He said, I'm going to go check it out.
You shouldn't
She
go.
says,
I'll be
"Don't."
fine.
He
Don't
says,
worry.
it'll be okay. Yep.
And so, my journey began.
Oh, is he going to meet a human who has a lady horse? And he's going to fall in love?
He's already got his lady horse.
That's his mom.
That's his mom.
Mom.
Oh, whatever.
Get out of here.
Whoa. Oh, come on. Don't fight this battle yourself.
Oh, they even are telling him no.
Yep, saying get away. You end up like us.
A wiser horse might have turned and run.
Man, look at that stallion. It's beautiful. Come on, boys! Jake! No problem. One gun. Oh!
Oh, you're not catching him at full speed.
Look forward.
Yeah, he's been doing that a lot.
Oh, does he think Answer's driving him or what?
Yeah.
Go for
He
some
would have hit a few trees
Look
already.
up for the trees. It's a good call out, Quinn.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, no.
He let
don't
him right
bring
to
that-
the-
Oh, no.
he's got to lead him away.
I feel like I'm tapping X right now, like in Red Dead.
Crossbody.
Oh, there it is.
No.
Thought you got away, didn't you, Mustang?
Oh, this isn't good.
Ooh,
Oh
got him
no.
by the hoof.
Now won't do no good.
No.
Oh, that's a steep descent. So they said in the opening little notes that they actually used real horse
Horses, yeah.
for the sounds.
And I didn't know what was going to happen to me, but at least my mother and the herd were safe.
Gotta find another fight.
Or Brian Adams.
You're in my way, yeah, you better watch out.
Okay, so here's our time frame, and that's why they're after horses.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen?
We got us a crazy one here, sir.
The Army has dealt with wild horses before. This one will be no different.
Ooh,
Oh.
broken.
We'll see how wild he is when I'm done with him.
Trying to cut his hair.
You want to fight, do you?
Bummer. They're getting rid of the hair.
Well, that'll do it. Oh boy, here comes the brand.
Yeah.
Headbutt.
There you go.
Round up some volunteers to take this animal to the stables.
Not the stables, the corral. It's time to break that horse.
God, whose voice is that?
It's the dad from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, get off of my back. Away.
Need the late Luke Perry to do this job.
8 seconds, right?
Yeah.
That was,
I just wanna let you know.
look at him trot.
Out of my face.
Who's next?
I thought he was going to use his weapon and close the gate.
Nice.
The compilation, I love it.
Sergeant,
Yes, sir.
tie this horse to the post. No food or water. 3 days.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
Jesus. 3 days with no water?
In this heat? That's brutal.
Yeah.
My heart galloped through the skies that night, back to my herd, and I wondered if they missed me as much as I missed them.
Still has some rage. Oh, he sees the water? The pin back the ears.
Bring it back this way.
Oh, this could be his way out.
Well, what do we have here?
We caught him by the supply wagon, sir. Take him to the stockades.
Not the stockades. The post. No food or water.
What are you looking at, boy?
He was called Little Creek, and he seemed different from the rest.
Hey.
Woohoo.
Incoming patrol reports hostiles headed north.
Ah.
The railroad has expressed concern, sir.
How long has it been tied?
3 days, sir.
Fetch my crop and spurs.
Oh, he's gonna try to be a big shot.
Yeah, now you got him a little weak.
Hey, better hold on to that horn.
Break easy or you can break hard, Mustang. Come on, Mustang.
Is he gonna clear it? Oh!
Oh, right in the leg.
Oh, he held on.
Yeah, this dude's holding on tight.
He's got a lot of options now.
Any horse can be broken. There are those in Washington who believe the West will never be settled. A hostile Lakota will never submit to Providence. Discipline, time, and patience are the three great levelers.
Sometimes a horse has got to do what a horse has got to do.
Oh,
There you go.
There we go.
oh, broke the fence.
Got worked.
I'm cheering you on, buddy.
Yep.
Ah, is he gonna pull a Rick Grimes? Is this his family now? Oh wow, he was really gonna pull it.
Here we go.
There you go. Get on there.
This is the way out.
Nice.
Ah, there you go. Oh,
Nice.
Give him the old Biff Tannen
It'd
treatment.
have to be manure.
I hate manure.
Oh, I'm gonna bust him open. Very
Oh,
nice.
is he gonna make it?
No. This guy.
Just kick him.
I thought maybe he was gonna be like, "All right, you earned it. Go on." I thought the big guy
The
was just
whole
gonna do it.
fort just lost all their horses.
The eye
Is that an
roll.
eye roll?
Oh,
Oh, Quinn.
Oh,
yeah, look at that.
there's
Well, you knew there had to be a lady.
Looks like a lady horse.
Nice. First it's the buffaloes, then the lady horse. This guy's all over this movie.
He's seen it.
Oh, pff.
That's just rude.
That's not quite what I had planned for my grand escape.
Yeah. Escaped one to go to another.
Steady. I'm not going to hurt you.
Can we get our friend some water, please?
Mwah. Get that out of there.
There you go.
Oh, so he left the gate open.
Ooh.
He's gonna crush those apples.
I like how he's gonna look around first. Oh, okay.
Matt Damon and his apples.
You like them apples? yeah. I'm up for an adventure.
Ah, see? Showing they can be friends.
Today, I will ride you.
This ought to be good.
Oh.
Ah, see?
Whoa. Put him in his place right quick.
Mares.
It was just unexpected.
Whoa.
Sweep the leg.
How rude.
And right there, he just
Mares.
fell in love.
Mares.
She was charming. In a stubborn, irritating kind of way. I let her show me her world.
You know, normally in the animated movies, the animals can talk.
Yeah.
This is a real interesting take on it where they don't talk.
Oh. Perfect circle.
Okay, get a little Braveheart paint on there.
He's like, "What is this?" Uh-oh.
I wasn't doing nothing. Buy you lunch.
Spaghetti.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
I thought they
I
were
was
gonna
gonna say,
do
it's the moment with the spaghetti.
Lady and the
Oh,
Tramp.
They
Yeah.
shared it.
They still
They
share.
are in love.
Very much in love.
Oh, that's me.
Oh no, I don't. Yeah.
I was hoping it'd be a little Chicago, you know?
This is so classic.
His eagle
Hey,
friend.
there's the eagle.
It's eagly.
Eagly.
Eagly. A lot of time has passed. You see how long the hair has gotten?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Eagly's probably like, oh,
maybe
you're
he didn't-
alive.
didn't recognize
No,
him.
he didn't recognize him.
Uh-oh, she knows something's wrong.
For the first time in my life, I felt my heart torn two ways.
Hey, no.
You wanna get on? I completely understand his hesitation.
I had to hand it to that boy. He just wouldn't give up.
Only I can laugh at him.
Interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
This is between me and my friend, not you guys.
I can talk smack about my own friend, but you cannot.
Play a moving theme.
I'm never gonna ride you, am I? And no one ever should.
Is he gonna let him go?
He's his own horse.
He's gonna open the gate, let him go.
You can go.
I mean, they got them really good apples here. I don't know.
Go on, get out of here.
Oh,
Go home.
oh, he just broke the news to her.
Oh boy.
Like, no, they said I could go. It's great. Come on.
Come on with me.
Yeah, come with me.
It's fun over here.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, the way they're playing this guitar, it's like if he had the voice of Antonio Banderas, she'd be gone.
I wanted to share my homeland with her.
This will
Something
not
is afoot.
be Buffalo.
Uh-oh. This is those soldiers.
Yeah, it's
from earlier.
gonna be the army.
Oh, they're coming in hot.
No.
No.
Who got hit?
Maybe he's just a really terrible aim.
I don't know. The way she moved, I thought she got hit, but maybe not.
Oh no.
Oh no. No. Come on.
I
Like
don't-
it's an animated thing. I'm like, come on.
They're going over.
No.
Oh no.
Is that a
Is that
is that a hole?
No. That's just a cut. That can't be a gunshot wound.
I think it is.
Oh, serious? Oh, it's still breathing.
Whoa.
I lay beside her that night, praying that somehow she would be okay.
There's a couple of horses over here.
Come on. No, this is not going to end well.
Leave him there. He's not gonna make it.
Maybe he was watching. Yep.
Oh, good. Maybe she can still get saved.
It'll be okay.
I mean,
You saved my life.
Oh, he might lose it when he sees the colonel or whatever again.
Not gonna hurt you. Come on. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, they got
Hey,
a bunch
there's
of
the
them.
other ones. Because remember the blue
Yeah.
circle? Well, how in the hell is he going to get back?
Be a lot of running.
I'll see the horses.
Somewhere in the distance. In a battle.
Ah, are we getting some motivation back?
That's.
Some gold mining or lumbering? Or are we just working on the railroad?
Come on!
I didn't know why we were brought here. What I did know was we had to find a way to escape and get back home.
Gold mining.
I don't know if it's a gold mine or if they're blowing
a
through
tunnel.
mountains for railroad.
We got 6 days to connect with Utah. Move out at dawn.
All right, he's not far behind. Aw, but I
Well,
don't like...
Not far behind. I mean, there was a train on those.
Oh, putting them to work.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go! Yeah! Move it out!
That's a lot of horses.
Cool.
That is...
Oh, and they're just dragging it on a sledge, too.
Yeah! Oh!
Oh boy, what's gonna happen?
Okay, here they are.
That was the moment I understood. They were headed to my homeland, and I had to stop them.
Needs a bottle of ketchup.
Nose up here! Good work, boy.
Oh, we got it out.
Sucker! Kick him.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
You lose the whole side. Oh,
no.
boy.
I gotta get the other horses free.
Yeah.
You might want to do something before your fellow horses go for a ride.
There you go. Nothing to it. Barely an inconvenience.
Yee.
Move.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, that chain's gonna get caught on something. I got a bad feeling.
What?
Oh, took the whole building out. Oh,
right
crashed
into the other one.
steam. Oh!
Ooh, he did some damage.
He messed up their whole operation
Yeah.
real bad. The 2 engines are gone now.
Whoa!
And whatever was in
And
there.
all their dynamite.
Yeah.
For blasting tunnels.
Mm-hmm. But now we got wildfires.
Yeah.
So-
Oh no!
Oh, that,
There's that notch.
There's that notch and its stupid loop.
No, but our friend is going to come and release him.
Come on, he's gotta.
See? This will be the only time he lets him ride.
Oh.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, look at he's going head first. The horses. Oh, jeez,
Right on
right
the
on
back.
the back.
That's quite the ordeal.
But the real question is, did she make it?
Oh, I think she made it. Oh, these assholes
Again?
There's only one way out of this.
Go, 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 go! Run! Run!
There we go. Get on and hold the hair.
Yeah, there you go. Hit him on there.
Oh, got him.
He saw him the whole time pick up the stick.
That's
a little
long.
high.
Got him now! Whoa!
Oh.
Oh.
No way are they jumping.
Oh, yes.
Gonna fly like an eagle.
That's pretty far. Maybe it's like down.
Oh, shit. All right, he made it. He made it.
Horses don't fly, Dom.
Horses don't fly. said he felt like he flies like an eagle before.
He was wearing his Jordans today.
Oh,
stuck the landing.
Whew.
Mostly.
Why don't you try that?
Finally, a little respect.
Hey, look who came around.
Don't touch your thing until you know what's inside it.
I didn't see her. Oh,
Hey,
what? You made it.
There she is. Why does it sound like it's from Top Gun? Or Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder.
All right, I found you. Now let's go find Mom.
You will always be in my heart. Take care of her. Spirit who could not be broken.
They're dapping up.
I will miss you, my friend.
I had been waiting so long to run free, but that goodbye was harder than I ever imagined. I'll never forget that boy.
The wind, I'll find
Eagly.
the way. I'll follow the sun. I belong.
This is just peak Brian Adams, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I'm on my
Oh, there's the little guys.
Mom, meet the
Mother.
new lady in my life.
In the yeah.
Yeah. His signature. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer.
Of course it was Hans Zimmer.
What did Hans have to do?
So-
He just took
songs
all the
by
songs
Okay,
and
the whole,
songs.
but all the score.
The score,
they
the
weren't
instrumentals,
Brian Adams was
putting
the
it in,
soundtrack.
putting it
was-
in where it was put in.
Oh, what? I mean, who? Okay, whose idea was it? Well, you know what? We'll get to that.
You could start, Dave, because the review's starting now. I'm
Nah,
pretty sure there's
The
no
review
post-credit.
is starting right now.
If you're hot, Dave, you can go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and start
I'm
if you
starting
want.
off this review. We like to sometimes put ourselves in these pitch meetings, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes you picture people sitting around a table and somebody throws out a bad idea and nobody wants to, call out the boss. At some point throughout this pitch meeting, some just incredible next level genius said, just hear me out for a second. What if we had Hans Zimmer and everybody was
Little
hooked?
creek.
All right, Hans Zimmer, all right. And then for the rest of the soundtrack, we didn't mix any other artists. We let Hans do his thing. And then the entire rest of the soundtrack, now wait for it, Brian Adams. And they said, you mean like one or two Brian Adams songs, then we mix in, some Sting or, some Chicago, some Peter Cetera. No.
Yeah.
Hans and Brian Adams. That's what we're going with.
All Hans.
Pure gold. I absolutely loved it. This was so much fun. Look, it didn't have to be the Coco, like the gut punch. It didn't have to be the How to Train Your Dragon, like this lesson after lesson after lesson. It just had to be a heartwarming movie about finding your way back home and finding love and fighting for what you want. And damn, was this just simplicity perfected, right? The dialogue from Matt Damon was very limited. Very limited. And I love Matt Damon. We all love Matt Damon, but it was very limited. We had very little dialogue. As Mason Quinn had mentioned, I don't know if it's going to make the cut. When we were queuing everything up, it said that every one of the sound effects you heard from the horses was actual horses. There was nothing else that was put in there. Again, look, I love like digging my lessons out of movies and stuff, but this one, it's like they put it right out front and center. So it's not like there's a lot to dig. And I think I enjoy that about this movie, because some of the movies we watch, there's lessons that are front and center. Some you got to dig a little bit for. Some you wonder whether people are really going to get the message of the story. And that wasn't it for this. This was just a fun movie. It wasn't anything overly complicated. It was relatively short. And I don't know. It's just, I think this was incredibly well done. Somebody's like, you know what? Let's just make a feel-good movie about some horses. Look, of course, I think if you wanted to, you could have an hours, days-long review about the expansion of the Railroad West and the treatment of the Native Americans along the way and all of that. And that's a whole nother discussion to have for a whole nother movie, because that was the antagonist in this film, but not, of course, what we're supposed to be focusing on. So I just, it was simple. It was beautiful. It was Brian friggin' Adams and Hans Zimmer. What else does anybody want out of a movie? I'm going to pass.
Well, for me, I really enjoyed the old school feel of the animation to this. Now, I know it was only 2002, and I think I thought I remember reading somewhere that the original 101 Dalmatians was the last hand-drawn Disney-type movie. I'm pretty sure that's right, but correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. So this one wasn't the hand-drawn, but it had that style to it that I really liked. And look, I love the American West. I think it's one of the most beautiful places on Earth, the entire collection of states. And so the setting for this, to me, was perfect. But it was a different take on a quote-unquote Disney type movie, if you will. I didn't even catch who was behind this, if it was Disney or DreamWorks or who did this one. But anyways, it wasn't that same as DreamWorks. Okay, DreamWorks. Thank you. So, but it wasn't that same old kind of tired. Well, I don't even want to say tired, but it wasn't the same trope that we normally get from an animated type movie where, okay, we see the colt growing up. Is he going to lose the mom? Is there going to be some traumatic thing that's going to happen? Is he going to come back, find the love interest? Are we going to have the Hollywood actors doing the voices? And it didn't have any of that. And look, they took a big chance on this, because if you would have pitched this to me, I would have said, no way this works. I said, you're not going to have any voice actors whatsoever. You're just going to have horses. And Bryan Adams is going to do all the music. No way that's going to work. No way. I'm not funding that. And I was pleasantly surprised by that. Now, look, I would have preferred, and I know it's different, but for my style, for my taste, I would have preferred to have some actors doing some voices, because I think maybe then they could have expanded the story a little bit more. They could have done a little bit more. This felt very, very compact and a very tight story. And look, that's a part of the movies that I look forward to, as bad as I am at it, trying to figure out who's the actor doing what character and that sort of thing. So I normally like that.
At least you figured out Matt Damon.
I not at first. Once you guys said it, I'm like, oh yeah, it is Matt Damon. So
if there's a voice that is recognizable, I mean,
Vin Diesel. But anyhow, the only question I had is I couldn't figure out where Little Creek got the knife from. I thought somebody would have tossed it to him, and then maybe we were going to see, him getting busted out. But we didn't see that, so I'm not sure if I missed it. But to see where Little Creek got the knife in the beginning to cut his way out, but I'm not the Bryan Adams fan that the Oak is. So for me, the music was all right. I don't love it. I didn't hate it. It was middle of the road. It was him Bryan Adams doing his thing. Hey, look, different tastes for everybody, right? Entertainment's subjective, as Diamond Dave would say. But
I was waiting for it.
No, I thought this was good for what it was, but not necessarily my type of movie that I would have liked. I thought it was well done. they took a big chance on doing it the way they did. But yeah, for me, I thought it was all right, but not my favorite.
I really enjoyed it. I know you say, you know, you wish there was more talking stuff, but it was kind of refreshing not having like just, oh, hey, it's me, the horse that you love, you know, that stuff. I just like that it had an inner dialogue and inner monologue speaking and telling you the story. Like it's like basically telling it to its like grand horses in the future, the story of what happened on this day. So like
Mustangs.
So yeah, the future is Mustang heavy. No, but so I like that how it took an entirely different approach. It didn't have to rely on that voice acting. I mean, it still had Matt Damon, it had James Cromwell, who like I could not remember his name, but I knew who it was. I knew his face and it from everything he's done. He was also in Big Hero 6 that we watched. And then like Little Creek, I loved it. There is that where all of a sudden we saw the knife come flying in and stick in the ground. Don't know how or
like,
how that got there, who threw it or did whatever, but you know what? It was still fun, and I love the whole back and forth between him and Spirit with he wanted to ride him, but he wasn't going to let anyone ride him. I was worried that he was going to get broken by the Colonel at the beginning, but then he got that last bit of, you know what, no, screw this, I'm taking over. And it got it, and like I thought that was going to be the culmination, and it was going to be him working his way back to his herd, more or less. But then we had, you know, where they disrupted, you know, the Native Americans again. So then again, we had this whole big conflict, and then he's on a train. He's going further out west. They had how many horses pulling that freaking that engine up the hill? And like you said, they have it on a freaking like sled, not even like on the wheels where it can maybe turn and maybe be a little bit easier. Mm-hmm. And then like the last thing I would have done is any of those soldiers been like, oh, I'm trying to hold it from back here. Yeah. How much does that weigh? How many horses do you not see trying to pull it up? And now they're all saying, no, I'm not going to help pull it up anymore. Yeah, like you, one man, is going to be able to put one of those logs down there. I'll hold it. I'll hold it. I'll hold it. Get another horse in here. No, so that was great. And then to see the whole, just took up the whole operation with that, which was great. And then obviously we had Little Creek come to save the day. And then they went diving off a cliff again. But, and then I really did like at the end then too when the one was pulled out the piece and the Colonel's like, nope, and you win. So I thought that was very respectful at the end. But I'm going to say too, is not obviously my favorite animated film, but I liked what they did with it as far as not relying on the voice acting on all the animals, and I still enjoyed myself with it.
Yeah, I did enjoy it. Now, when I phrase it like this, I don't mean it in a negative way. I don't know if I would go back and rewatch, but I know a lot of you really enjoyed it. So as long as you enjoyed it and keep rewatching it, that is all that counts in the end. I did like it.
The soundtrack on his phone.
Yeah. Well, the Hans Zimmer. So with Bryan Adams, I'm not like in the Quinn camp, but I'm not in Dave's camp. I only have a handful of songs of Bryan Adams that I can enjoy. I will say though, this movie did test me on how much Bryan Adams in one film
you can put. Yeah, right?
No, and I'm not trying to say that in a bad way. Like I'm trying to put like if they had Bon Jovi, is it too much in one film?
Right.
Or so
it's like in Maximum Overdrive where every song was AC/DC.
So that I will say was actually kind of okay because not everything, and in here you could say that too. Well, Dave, they had some musical, just music, and it wasn't no lyrics in Maximum Overdrive. Same here because they had Hans do the score.
Did you ever think you'd compare?
That one is just oddly enough on that list. But if it anyone outside that film, and as a kid, I enjoyed it mainly for the music. So I wonder if I go back now after watching this, be like, man, that might be too much AC/DC. It might be, but
sacrilegious.
It might be.
Such
I know. Some of my rock friends are probably going to be like, "Shame on you, Dave." But again, I would say that with Bon Jovi right now. If Bon Jovi was in this, being like, "Man, is it too much Bon Jovi?" But as long as more folks out there enjoyed it, as long as you enjoyed it, that's all that counts. To what Answer was saying, I do agree. It was a refreshing, unique take that I've never seen or heard of compared to the Disney tropes that we always get into. And sorry if I annoyed some of you with my my horrible predictions that never came true.
Well,
that happens.
It happens.
But
the mom stayed.
yeah, I know. I'm actually like
Everybody made it.
bravo. Everyone made it. There
Yep.
was no MDKs at all, which I'm kind of shocked by because
Oh, we were worried about.
Disney's like I always go to Bambi. I think everybody uses that. Bambi's mom gone.
How to
10
Train Your
seconds
Dragon.
in.
Oh.
Yep.
How to Train Your Dragon, but that had some emotional depth, right, to that build.
Right.
Whereas here it was like I'm just waiting for the mom to get off. They're really gonna try to like sucker punch us in the guts, and I'm glad it didn't happen. So that to me is unique. A great, even though this is 20 some years old, a great perspective to actually finally see there is one film out there that no one's harmed. I mean, someone got hurt, but they didn't die. It's great.
I think that the father of a three.
The first guy that tried to break him kind of got hurt. He got a black guy. Got knocked in the ass.
The father of a 3.5-year-old in me is really excited about this because it's very simplistic. Hey, it's the horse was his family. When they tried to take away his horse, but he's trying to get back with his family. Oh, he's gonna save that guy. Like this is a movie you can watch for
And it's Bryan
3-year-old.
Adams.
There's not really anything bad that happens. You can sing along.
Judas.
There's not like it's not like overly scary or anything like that. You know, the horse is now. I mean, granted, look, he's in danger. He's jumping off cliffs and stuff like that. But this feels like a movie that you could watch with very young children.
Yes.
Good guy versus bad guy. The horse wants to get back home, and I think. Look, for rewatchability, if just for me, I agree with you that this isn't something that, like, I would rewatch Coco. I've already rewatched Coco like a bunch of times and just put myself in a. I don't know why I do it to myself. You know, I don't know why I do that to myself, but I've rewatched Coco a bunch of times. I don't think I would rewatch this, but I feel like it's a movie I could watch like 100 times over with my son, and I want to see the part where the horse jumps over. Jumps.
He's gonna grow up just hating Bryan Adams. Like it's that song again.
No. I
Daddy
just,
played it on repeat.
But I think that's one of the things that really drew me in. Also, is like even some movies for Disney movies for younger kids. When you look like that 3-4 year range, there's not quite that maturity for some of the storylines that some of the movies have, that I think when you get into like that 6, 7, 8 year old range where it's a little bit more soothing. So for me, I think that's kind of, I was instantly like, oh, I can watch this with my little guy.
Yeah, I do want to add to it too, like with the minimal dialogue in here, what I also thought was great was a lot of storytelling through the horse's eyes, the mouth, face, the mannerisms, the actions of what he was trying to do, she was trying to do. It was actually really great to see minimal dialogue, some of the symbolisms that were coming out of it. You got more out of too. So it was actually really, like I said, unique, entertaining. It did its job. Bravo. I never would have guessed this kind of film, animated, existed out there, considering how much tragedies we've seen.
It's funny, when it started, I was like, what is this even going to be about? It was like,
and I kept waiting for somebody to say something, and they never did it. I'm like, oh, they're going to go this route with it where nobody ever talks. And for me, I can appreciate the new idea that they did with that, but I did have a little bit of a hard time connecting with some of the characters the way that I have with the other animated films that we've done. It was just a little bit different for me.
It's the point, man.
But again, I can appreciate them trying to do something
These are free horses, man. You're not supposed to connect with them, brother.
You're
supposed to run
horses.
free.
To you guys' point too, I with the knife, we're in a visual medium, right? So when they got out, there was nobody but the horse.
Yeah, it was just the horses in Little Creek, and that was it. Someone worded it.
I wish they did kind of show us something of like somebody, like a shadow running away or something, to kind of give us that visual, and then let us piece it together.
Malfoy threw him the knife. That's who it was.
And and again, I'm not going to beat it up too much over some little details that.
No.
But it was one of those where you're like, you got to think about it for a minute. So, well, I guess I can lead off. I've been talking enough already, so I might as well. Yeah, for me, I give this a 3 out of 5 answers. Look, it was unique, it was different, but it just didn't hit with me the way a bunch of the other animated stuff we did has. The Bryan Adams, look, guys, it was a little much for me. It was a little cheesy. It got to be a little bit like, I'm like, really, another one? I know if you folks out there love your Bryan Adams, absolutely, that's awesome. Again, all entertainment is subjective, but yeah, for just a couple of the things that I hit on it, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 answers. And again, we're coming off seeing quite the legends of animated films that we've done if you've been following our channel. So definitely had some big shoes to fill.
And we still have more to go too. Yeah, this was a fun one to watch. I don't know if I would rewatch it, but I mean, I wouldn't turn it off if it was on. But it was a lot of fun to watch. It was a new approach with not as much talking, but I really like it. So 3.8.
You're giving me the stink eye for my
3.8
Bryan
out of
Adams.
5 answers.
Here's the thing. When we started this channel,
Here's a
and
guy.
Probably here's a guy.
Entertainment
Here's a
is
guy,
just-
as in me. For a long period when we started this channel, I said everything. Well, it's a 5 is Shawshank, right? Like everything was compared against Shawshank. Then when you kind of make it your profession to watch movies, you got to step out of that. You got to step out. And you have to realize that what defines, the quality of a movie can mean so many different things. Am I going to compare it to Coco? No. Am I going to compare it to Puss in Boots 2? Absolutely not. Or even How to Train Your Dragon. But just because it doesn't hold up on that level, I don't want to not be able to give it a ridiculously high score. Now, I'm not gonna make any, no bones about it, guys. You mix Hans Zimmer and Bryan Adams, and you tell everybody else that they can just stay out of this project because we got it covered, and I'm all in. I understand these guys' scores. I really do. This is what I'm not gonna fight. I give Mason Quinn a dirty look when he talks about Bryan Adams. Trust me when I say I understand that this doesn't hit the way some other movies do. I thought the simplicity of it was brilliant. I thought the people from DreamWorks said Disney's got their formula, Pixar, whatever, has their formula, that wash, rinse, repeat. You know what? Let's try something different. They did. They brought in Bryan Adams and Hans Zimmer and Matt Damon, and they get a 5 from the Oak. A solid 5.
Shout out to Bryan Adams. Shout out to Hans Zimmer.
Nice made for TV movie.
Shout out to Bryan.
Hey, you can't go wrong.
is an open road.
Yep, you can never go wrong with Hans Zimmer. Shout out to the crew for the animation because it did feel like a throwback to me. I kept forgetting it was in early 2000s for this film. It felt like early 90s for me.
Yeah, it felt hand drawn.
Love that animation. So shout out to them. So for me, now when I show you this, it's not bad. I still enjoyed the film.
Hold
right?
back. Hold Oak back.
Is he loading up a 1 over there or what?
This is one.
Well, no, some people got mad because I said 4.9 out of Puss in Boots.
He got
or
called
Puss
out.
Boots and the Last Wish.
Well, I mean, compared to
Petty Dave. Petty Dave.
I mean, compared to
a 4.9 is basically a 5.
Gave Megamind a 5.
A regular blood over there like the rest of ours.
Oh, he does,
right,
but he
so whatever.
doesn't use it.
3.75. It's still
there you go.
a very entertaining movie,
like it.
unique, and I
all
appreciate
worried.
the fact again that it was wildly different from my expectations, at least, because I was coming in thinking one thing and they gave us a whole different thing. So I appreciate the film.
All right, look at that. Hey, we had a lot of fun with this one. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm of course the answer. Thank you again, Bryan Adams, and keep the spirit in you.
Thank you,
Good night,
Bryan.
pals.